Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do my henna mix with you. Starting off with the Manipur henna that has 9 other herbs in it, bought at my local Indian grocery store. Instant coffee, any brand would do. Coconut milk powder, which I took out of the box, also from the Indian grocer. Using Hershey chocolate, but you don't have to, any chocolate brand. Infused olive oil with other herbs. Honey. And some distilled water. A mixing spoon, no metal. Gloves, just in case it gets a little messy. Plastic or a glass bowl with a lid or some type of covering. And here we go. I use the entire bag of the henna mix, which is 1.5 grams or 5 ounces. I love this henna because it has 9 other herbs listed. At the end of this video, I will go over their 9 herbs. Each of the other ingredients, I use 2 tablespoons each. Again, coconut milk powder, which adds a lot of moisture to it, and it makes it a lot smoother, and it smells wonderful. Instant coffee, which tones down the red that the henna deposits into your hair. Even though I'm going to do indigo after this, I still put this in because when I do my henna glosses, I don't do indigo to follow it. And the water, I started off with 1 cup, but you will eventually add more as you stir and mix and watch it clump up. You add more until you get to the consistency that you would like, but don't over add the water to begin with. Just add little bit by little bit. Otherwise, you have to put more henna powder in there to thicken it back up. And as far as the mixing goes, you're going to have to use a little bit of arm power to get the henna not to be as lumpy. So you just keep mixing and mixing, and you'll add more water as you need it. You'll get to that stage, it'll be a little lumpy, but as the henna dye releases, or if you add oils or a conditioner to it, it smooths out even more. Now I'm just mixing here. And I love this henna mix because it isn't as drying as just straight henna and water and anything acidic to get the dye to release even more. I like this more because I can actually, on occasion, if I put enough conditioner in it, I can skip the deep conditioning session that I usually do after my henna treatments. If you have not checked my other video on my henna mixes, this is actually a recipe that I got from Roots 4U45 here on YouTube. This is her henna twist recipe, and I love it. This is the only way I mix my henna now. I never do straight henna anymore. Okay, after all of it is mixed, you can see it's a lot less lumpy than it was before. It will continue to smooth out as it's placed in an area that may have heat on it. You can either cover this with saran wrap to get all the air bubbles out of it, or you can put a lid on it. My bowl just happened to come with a lid. And from there, I either place it in my bathroom or downstairs near my furnace area where it's a little bit warmer for the dye release to happen. And it usually takes anywhere from 6 to 8 hours. I've even left it overnight. Or on occasion, I just take that mix straight mixed together and put it directly on my head, and I go to bed. And then rinse the henna out the next morning and move on to the indigo step. Okay, the henna has released. As you see, it's more of a reddish than the brownish green that it was. It looks just like pudding. In that bowl is my Aussie Moist conditioner, which makes it very, very moisturizing and also a breeze to wash out of your head. Okay, I think I would say I'm adding maybe a cup to a cup and a half of my henna. And of course, I won't use all of that. And everything that I have left over in my henna, I just separate out, and I actually put it into freezer bags. Press the air out of the freezer bags and put it over into the freezer, and the henna will keep in the freezer. And when I'm ready for a henna gloss or to do another henna treatment, I just take what I need out, unthaw that particular baggie, add more conditioner, and that is my next henna. That amount will usually give me anywhere from 2 to 3 more henna gloss treatments, or if I use 2 bags, full henna treatments. And there it is. It looks just... Okay. Quick jump in. In my henna mix video, you saw on the counter there was a white powder inside of a glass jar. In that glass jar is coconut milk powder. I get this at my local Indian grocery store for like $2.49, and it is 5 ounces or 150 grams. I use it in the mix to add moisture so the henna mix on my hair isn't as drying as it could be. It doesn't stop it completely, but it also adds one more conditioning agent to it. My henna mix is the Nippur henna, and I really like this one because it has 9 other herbs included in the blend. And those 9 herbs are Brahmi, which promotes hair growth; Shikaikai leaves hair clean and shining; aloe vera moisturizes hair and makes it silky; Menthindi conditions and nourishes and revitalizes hair; Bimraj, which makes your hair exuberant; Amla darkens hair color, adds shine and luster. All of us, or some of us, have used Amla as a conditioning agent. Neem fights scalp infections and prevents dandruff. So if you have a condition with dandruff or issue with dandruff, instead of trying Head and Shoulders and Selsun Blue, give neem oil or neem powder a chance. You make a paste, apply it to your scalp, rinse it out, and see how you like it. It may work for you. It does wonders for me. I have not had a problem with dandruff since I went natural and started using henna probably about 3 or 4 years ago. Okay, hibiscus revitalizes hair, makes it shiny and silky. And the last ingredient says Jata Manisi, which says prevents graying of hair. I don't believe that one. As much as I like the color deposits from henna and indigo powders, if this actually helped with preventing gray hair, I would not have a use for this because I'm using it to color my hair. So if you like this henna video and my mix, give it a try and hit me back up on the channel to let me know how it turned out. Again, this is Nippur henna. You can find it at your local Indian grocery store. I've also gotten it on Amazon. Coconut milk powder, it is not worth buying this on Amazon because it's only $2.49 if you can find it at any Asian, Indian, or Middle Eastern grocery store for $2.49 versus what they'll charge you on Amazon. And a little goes a long way. I bought several boxes and only need to buy one, which would probably last me a whole year. Okay, if you enjoyed the videos, thumbs up, share with someone else, and give it a try, and let me know. Remember to subscribe to my channel. It's free. Bye-bye.